Oh yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. Didn't say it was still locked. I'm not used to it, man. Right, I'm at a friend's house at the moment, but check out these stairs. The 13th step is a different colour. Oh. There's a fly there. Blue bottle, or bluebells they're called. And looking out of the window. The first time I came here, please ignore the bird shit on the window there. I looked out of this window and I noticed that building, which I've passed on the front of the building so many times, but looking out of this window, that reminded me of a nightmare that I had where I was a criminal investigator, like CID, I think are those initials. And I really remember that from a dream that I had. Premonition or what? Alright, see how steep these stairs are. Steep, narrow, or shallow? I'm always walking down them very carefully whenever I'm here. Okay. Maybe it will rain in a few hours. I have two things on this phone. The notification thing, or things, and neither of those are very accurate at all. Earlier today, when I was in this area, I could see massive amounts of grey cloud and didn't even rain. Hello, there's my shadow. I don't know why this video is showing so crisp and like low FPS, frames per second. Could somebody help me with how this seems so like crispy? Maybe the word crunchy? Anyway, I'm just off home. I've got a long way to go. I have... This is too shaky, hold on. Let's switch. Let's go. That's not good. Holy fuck, does this still work? Did anybody see me drop this phone / camera? Fucking hell. Still works. I was trying to switch hands. Hold on, I'll put my bag down. Right. Switch hands. So I'm holding the camera with my knackered elbow. And like I was saying, bloody hell, Mark. The phone's still alive after that accident. Mark knows who he is. He watches me videos and fucking hell. The phone to survive a drop like that. But anyway, about like how to stabilize this. Sometimes with the editing stuff that I use, the stabilization thing makes it all wavy and kind of makes you seasick. Right, I've got to go very far north. So, this is Ocean Road. You've got the beach just down there. find this quite interesting, how there are so many dogs in this area. Might as well just walk through that park and go up and all the way around the top towards the ferry. My legs are knackered already. But let's get over to the north, where nobody knows where the fuck I live, so no trouble can come to me. There's always somebody that will know where I live. So this is... Well, let's start by saying over the road there is South Marine Park. I've recorded quite a lot of videos there in the past. Well, this is North Marine Park. I might just go any... Well, I don't want to use the word random, but like a random way home. Just take like the long way. Actually, I don't feel like it today. But I was talking about, right, I know what I'm talking about, but is that a crow or a raven? And there's two magpies in the distance there. So about stabilization. When I've recently been using this camera in this phone, it seems so shaky. And I've looked at the different settings and I don't know if I can make things any better. Comment on this video and this video only, no other video of mine, because I only reply to people for a few days, like when I'm able to get comments, if I get the comments, on the subject of the video. Hopefully I'm making sense. I can pause this and read this later. Photograph courtesy of South Tyneside Libraries. Oh, how much how much things have changed in my hometown. But yeah, I'll read that later through editing. I can't be bothered with this. I've got so far to go. Nice to have an entrance and exit there. And a lot of shade for when it is really hot in the summer. Another dog ahead? Dog ahead. Imagine that as a band name. So if you want to see more of this park, I might walk around if I can decide which way to go, like which direction. Could be cool. Right, let's head up this way. I will leave you a link in the description of this video when this is completed, because I might share this video with other people, like friends and family, before I put it in YouTube. So I'll give you a link, if I can find the thing, of like an image, bird's eye view basically, of the whole park. And you can tell me which way to go, instead of me choosing. So the first person that mentions which way to go, from the image or whatever that I send you a link to in the description of this video. Like I think I keep saying now, fucking exhausted. Basically whatever seems suitable. In the next 24 hours from publishing this video, then I plan to do that route around the park. That is a hell of a workout for me. You know, I got bone and muscle problems, but I'll see what I can do. I've got to keep going. Goodbye to the south. Well, that way, like a mile away, where I used to live. Looking at south, no, sorry, is it? Yeah. Not looking at, I mean thinking of South Marine Park. That is so depressing to me. Although I have great memories of that place, I really do feel like I've moved on with various things by bypassing North Marine Park and getting so much more north, you know? This is a weird feeling. Washing machine having a seizure. Hello again. I've figured out that, my elbow's just clunked. Still haven't had an operation on this bloody thing. So I have figured out that there's two things I don't like about football when you watch it. There's the host, well, the commentator, I think is the right word, and what was the other thing I hate about football? Oh yeah, how players get so frustrated, like basketball for example. You just can't get the ball in the basket because people are stopping you from doing that. With football, people are in your way. You want a clear path to get the goal. Yeah, weird noise in my throat. Don't know what's going on in there. So, for me, when I used to play football, it was such a frustration, and I thought, fuck this. Team games are certainly not for me. I just want to ride a bike, which means I can do whatever I want, wherever I want, really. So you can just go out and ride, do your tricks, which I prefer to call maneuvers. Everything within my capability, I was happy with. Now, the local scene lads, like the local bike scene, BMX scene, right? I couldn't do much. I couldn't, compete with them. But I was happy just doing little grinds and bar spins and riding a bit of flatland, aka freestyle BMX. Just like with a skateboard, I was happy enough just cruising around, feeling the nice cool breeze, and playing some music and feeling the movement of the speed of just cruising around. Quite interesting why I never bought a longboard. But enough of that story. I avoid the BBC. That is my preference, okay? I was introduced to the ITVX app. I think that's what this is called. And for live football, that's great. You should check it out. There are a lot of advertisements there, but come on. You're not paying for a TV license, right? By the way, I am paying for a TV license. That is part of my license agreement, I think this is called. Basically, from my landlord. And I don't think I can avoid that. I'm not even using a TV. But apparently this is... what's this called, really? Subject to the license agreement. I will pull this up with my housing person, so I certainly will inquire about that. Because I don't want to be paying for a TV license when I don't even have a TV, and I don't watch live TV other than YouTube, of which apparently the BBC are trying to charge us for. That's nothing to do with them. Hello. I don't know why this X Recorder app doesn't work with the internal audio, but let's just stick with this for now. I think this is hilarious because of so many people I know of with their with their names in this. Let's have a laugh. Thank you, Daniel Sloss. You really cracked me up today.
You can ruin any man's day with emotions, and it's the most fun you'll ever have. Next time you're with one of your guy friends, if you want to fuck up his whole afternoon, like really throw him into disarray, look him dead in the eyes and tell him that you love him. And just watch him not be able to process that with any level of maturity. Hey,
Yep.
Mark, I love you.
What?
Why? You're one of my close friends. I love you.
Cringy.
Are you dying? No, am I dying? Why would I know that? Are you trying to fuck me? No, I'm not trying to fuck you. Yes, you are. If you love something, you fuck it. You know the rules. It's cliche to say women, you're better with your emotions, but in general, you sort of tend to be. I love watching women compliment each other sincerely. I find it very empowering, especially if they're shit-faced. There's nothing better than two drunk women at 3 a.m. being like, oh my God, Sarah, I absolutely love your tits. Shut up, Jessica. I would cut off my tits and give them to you if I could have a day in that ass. And you're not really allowed to do that as a man. Just, hey, Steve, nice dick. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. And that's a real shame because Steve's got a real nice dick.
Yeah, I do.
He's got a real nice dick and he won't let me see it anymore.
Hello. I have a problem with my eyes at the moment. This has been an on and off thing for many hours today. It just suddenly get rough. Oh. Oopsies. I've got some soup on there. Clean it off properly later. So, I was out and about earlier. I didn't record anything today, as this might be a different day to what you've just seen. I haven't put those video parts together yet. I think I'm losing my voice again. Right. I was having a brief chat with a friend, Jamie, and we were talking about the band A.F.I. Now, I tend to not talk about A.F.I. because I've always felt that there is just way too much to explain. I just noticed I've got soup there as well. Oh, bloody hell. What a messy eater. But as we were talking about the band, he told me that he hasn't listened to them since the December Underground album. I'm impressed. Well, I'm impressed every time the subject comes up and I find out that people enjoy their music. So I told Jamie they have evolved as usual through every album. They create, I would say, a very different sound. And there's something that my granddad said. Well, my granddad told me that bands change their sound for, is the word algorithm? I don't think that is. Anyway, bands are looking for more money. Now, not when it comes to A.F.I, A Fire Inside. This is a journey that I've been on with them, like emotionally. Maybe this is because I'm autistic, or maybe like most other people get this feeling. There's something unique about them, and every song hits you hard in a specific way. Okay, that's annoying. It's fucking on my nose as well. I like soup, but I don't know how it gets all over my face. Healthy tongue, anyway. Just a bit of a dry tongue. So that was really interesting to talk to somebody else who enjoyed A.F.I.'s music, and I'm pretty sure that the album after December Underground was Crash Love. Those were the days when I used to go to Newcastle, testing myself out with ballet. So songs on that album always remind me of those times. I doubt Jamie will watch this, but after the December Underground album, there's just different concepts or context. Like, just my hands up here, like, just it's so difficult to explain. But every album, like I said before, brings new emotions to me, anyway. Yum, 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 yum. I have a dry mouth. So, after so many. I have no idea how many days ago that was. Oh, I thought it was a fly up there. No, it was just something on the screen. Anyway, after all of this time, my beard is go. I can't fucking think straight. I've been awake all night, and it's like not far off 6 o'clock in the morning now. But after leaving this video for so long, I thought I might as well publish it. And as you can see, my beard is coming through. Even though I'm grey there, What do you think about me having a goatee or goatee again and dye it the colour? Not yet anyway. This thing will probably never happen. As I just live day by day, just trying to make the most of things, and I'm doing a lot better than I was where I used to live, so I'm really grateful for that. Right, instead of talking about more things, I'm just going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm off to make my own life a hell of a lot better. So you will see me soon. Hopefully looking very different. But maybe only time will tell. Peace out, everybody. Take care. I really do appreciate you watching. Like, even though you choose to do so. But it's all good. It's all cool. Keep it punk. Keep it metal. And all sorts of stuff. Catch you soon. Bye for now.